In this video we will talk about root cause analysis. RCA is the root cause analysis, and it is the technique used to find out the main reason for a specific problem. In RCA we use an investigation and data-driven approach to find out the reason for the problem and provide or find out its solution. The following are commonly used tools for problem solving. 5 whys. Ishikawa fishbone diagram (IFD), failure mode and effects analysis (FMEA), fault tree analysis (FTA), Pareto chart, and scatter diagram. Let's talk about 5 whys. The technique was described by Taiichi Ono at Toyota Motor Corporation. 5 whys or 5 whys is an iterative interrogative technique used to explore the cause and effect relationships underlying a particular problem. The primary goal of the technique is to determine the root cause of a defect or problem by repeating the question, why? 5 times. An example of a problem is, the vehicle will not start. Why? The battery is dead. Why? The alternator is not functioning. Why? The alternator belt has broken. Why? The alternator belt was well beyond its useful service life and not replaced. Why? The vehicle was not maintained according to the recommended service schedule. A root cause. The questioning for this example could be taken further to a 6th, 7th, or higher level, but 5 iterations of asking why is generally sufficient to get to a root cause. Number sequence is Ishikawa fishbone diagram. The concept of the fishbone diagram is said to have been around since the 1920s, but it was popularized by Japanese professor of engineering, Kaoru Ishikawa, who, most notably, put into place the quality management processes for the Kawasaki shipyards. A fishbone diagram is a cause and effect discovery tool that helps figure out the reasons for defects, variations or failures within a process. In other words, it helps break down, in successive layers, root causes that potentially contribute to an effect. Sometimes called an Ishikawa diagram or cause and effect analysis, a fishbone diagram is one of the main tools used in a root cause analysis. One of the first steps in creating a fishbone diagram is determining the factors that contribute to variations within a process. Ishikawa describes these contributing factors as the 6M in the manufacturing world: man, machine, method, material, measurement, and Mother Nature. These 6M influence variation in all processes and serve as the first 6 main bones of your fishbone. Let's take a look at how the 6M are defined and how they can contribute to process variation. Manpower. The operational and/or functional labor of people engaged in the design and delivery of a product. This is considered a fairly rare cause of a given problem. Typically, if manpower is identified as a cause of an unwanted effect, it's often a factor of another 6M. Method. A production process and its contributing service delivery processes. Frequently, processes are found to have too many steps, sign-offs, and other activities that don't contribute or create much value. When not streamlined, simplified and standardized, processes can be confusing and hard to follow. Machine. Systems, tools, facilities and equipment used for production. Often, machines, tools and facilities with their underlying support systems are mismanaged or incapable of delivering a desired output due to technical or maintenance issues. Material. Raw materials, components and consumables needed to produce a desired end product. Materials are often mismanaged by way of being incorrectly specified, mislabeled, stored improperly, out of date, among other factors.